And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Nothing quite like opening day here in the NBA. Clark, hard to beat a night like this one.
Kevin, sometimes it feels like summer lasts forever. But as soon as that opening tip is tossed, it's time to hoop. Basketball is back.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Fisher. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Parker, right side. Pass to Duncan. Ori with the rebound.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Bryant the pass to O'Neal. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Pass to Jackson. Spurs working the ball around now. Parker passes to Bowen. Duncan down low. Ori defending. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
Now here's Bryant after the miss from Tim Duncan. The shot's good. Bryant's got 6.
That's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Parker passes to Robinson. O'Neal with the steal. Outside, Fox. Here's Ori. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Nice possession. Ori getting the close look to go.
Parker with it. Pass to Duncan. Now Jackson. San Antonio again missing. To the middle. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori.
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
Spurs trail by 8. Parker kicks to Jackson. Duncan with a screen on Bryant. Here's Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Fisher. Still without a basket. A pass to Fox. Bryant looking around. With the drive. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-point game. Banked in off the glass.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Bryant against Jackson. And it's Bryant missing. Spurs trail by 6. Jackson kicks to Parker. Back to Jackson. Duncan with the screen for Jackson. And stolen by Ori. Bryant's shot is good. 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
Ori's such a selfless player. This guy just makes winning play after winning play.
Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Robinson a screen on Fisher. It's Parker with the drive. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, Fox. Outside, Kobe. Fires from the line. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. I like their focus coming in, terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Fox goes in. And the rebound goes to Jackson. Spurs trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. My conversation with Coach about Tim Duncan was pretty straightforward. We talked about what they need to do to make him a non-factor, and he said, I think our biggest hope is that he didn't get on the bus and get to the arena today. It's a possibility, but not a likely one. Back over to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Bryant. He's got 14. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers 11.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker's checked in for Ori. And Georgia subbed in for Fox. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Rose, he's checked in for Robinson. Left side, George. Outside, Kobe O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
O'Neal hits them both. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. Pass to Fisher. And he drives in. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is George. Bryant has the open look. And again, the Lakers no good. Spurs trail by 10. Bowen the pass to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Walker. Shot clock at 5. Parker outside. Over Fisher. Here's Duncan. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Duncan's got 6.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Bryant with a screen on Parker. Fisher against Parker. Outside, Kobe. Three-pointer. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Now Parker. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Shaq.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Madsen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Rush comes in for Bryant. And it's Pargo in for Fisher. Then for the Spurs. Smith checked in for Bowen. Ginobili comes in for Steven Jackson. And Kerr subbed in for Parker. And Duncan drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pargo kicks to Rush. To the paint. It's stolen by Duncan. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. That shot, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
6 on the shot clock. Walker is screen on Smith. And Walker throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So it's San Antonio now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Smith. San Antonio again missing. George dishes to Parker. Here's Rush. He's covered by Ginobili. With the floater, a rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Here's Smith. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
Lakers leading by 7. Pargo kicks to Rush. Walker a screen. Rush the pass to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. A rebound by the Spurs. Ginobili the pass to Rose. Count that bucket. And now just a 5-point Laker lead. .111 left to play here in the first. Pass to Rush. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside Rose. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ginobili can't hit. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Pargo. From deep. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Rose. Rose double teamed. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Duncan. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Pargo. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Kobe. That one doesn't drop. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's why you can't leave anyone open.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Ginobili. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, how about those baggy shorts you wore at UNLV? Did you think that would spark a fashion trend?
Yeah, I mean, we may have started it, but I don't want to take any credit away from C-Web and the Fab Five.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Madsen. Walker comes in for Medvedenko. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Shaw. And San Antonio also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Fisher. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. And Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Spurs trail by 8. Claxton with it. Scoreless thus far. So the wing on the left. Kobe with the steal. Pass to Fisher. Now Shaq. Some solid defense from Robinson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fisher against Claxton. It's Robinson high post. Just 5 on the clock. The high post shot, count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Claxton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Bryant. Robinson with the block.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. George is checked in for Murray. Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bowen comes in for Smith. He's off on the second. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Bowen. Still yet to score. Pass to Robinson. There's the double team with Walker. Here's Claxton. Robinson a screen on Shaq. 3-pointer. Claxton no good. Lakers leading by 7. Fisher the pass to Kobe. And again, the Lakers, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No good from Ginobili.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Pass to Shaq. Outside for Kobe. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Ginobili outside. Outside Robinson. Here's Claxton. Now Rose. Can't hit that one. George looking over the floor. Pass to Walker. Now Shaq. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside for George. Bryant against Claxton. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Claxton the pass to Ginobili. To end the drought. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Ginobili on the wing, defended by Bryant. Bryant against Ginobili. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bowen. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Bowen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
Boys check in for the Lakers. Rush comes in for Kobe.
San Antonio foul. Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bruce Bowen.
And, you know, George is really one of those reliable role players. He's a good defender who also knows how to pick his spots on offense.
Shooting two.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And George drops them both. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-point game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Jackson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fisher finds George. O'Neal on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Parker outside. Back to Jackson. Duncan inside. Ori defending.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Fisher against Parker. On the wing, Fisher. Still scoreless. O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Parker dishes to Jackson. Pass to Rose. Parker outside. To the inside. Hook shot. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Tim Duncan.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. O'Neal inside. Working on Rose. And there's Shen. That's good on the assist by George. 11 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Now, here's Parker. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Duncan. Fisher grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 10. Has to rush. Outside, O'Neal. Here is Horry, covered by Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Horry kicks to Fisher. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fisher against Parker. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time. If you want to play T-shirt, get up and get loud. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. Fox comes in for George. And it's Pargo in for Fisher. Horry passes to Parker. Here's Rush. Six to shoot.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's the line for 2. Kareem Rush.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 9. Parker, with no one around, drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Fox looking it over. There's a screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, and the long-range shooting ability of Fox, the D has to be cognizant of it.
Parker passes to Rudd. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Pargo. And here is Fox. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 6.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Kerr. Duncan at the elbow. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Fargo the pass to Rush. Here's Madsen. Hasn't made one yet. With the fadeaway. And that one goes long. Spurs trail by 8. Parker surveying the floor. Pass to Duncan. Now here's Kerr. Duncan down low. Ori defending. Duncan can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good work by Fox there. He knows if that ball gets back to him, he's ready to fire.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Medvedenko's checked in for Ori. Murray comes in for Fox. And it's Bridges in for Rush. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 11. Kerr the pass to Butler. Down low. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Medvedenko after the basket by San Antonio. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. Spurs trail by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Shaw's checked in for Los Angeles.
Into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 20, Ryan Shaw.
Smith outside. Right side, Butler. Lock at 6. Ginobili can't hit. Medvedenko to pass to Shaw. The 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game. I mean, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. Duncan with the screen for Jackson. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Check his screen on Jackson. To the middle. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Spurs trail by 9. Parker outside. Makes it off the glass. Parker's got 9 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Kobe, following the score by Tony Parker. And here's Bryant outside.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tim Duncan.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
So it's the Lakers now. They've held a 12-point lead early. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. O'Neal sets the screen for Fox. Fisher looking it over. Shaq with the screen. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Bolt. Pass to Jackson. Duncan left side. Over Ori. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 5. The Lakers moving the ball around. Screen by O'Neal. For 3, Kobe. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. Now here's Jackson. Duncan outside. Over Ori. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. And that's 20 points for Tim Duncan.
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Spurs trail by 3. Jackson dishes to Parker. Here's Bowen. Jackson from long range. And it's Fox with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball's knocked loose. Over to the left wing. Parker outside. Down low. Robinson against Fisher. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Lakers leading by 3. A pass to Fox. And here is Bryant. 16 points for him. Ooh, fierce move by O'Neal.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker comes in for Horn. And Georgia subbed in for Fox. Now Rose. Pass to Bowen. Here's Claxton. Launches it. A rebound by the Lakers. Shaq's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The kick out to Bryant. Right block shot. Inside. Bryant sinks it.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Now Claxton. 5 to shoot. Duncan with a screen on Fisher to the paint. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Shaq. Rush comes in for Kobe. And it's Pargo in for Fisher. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Rush. To the inside. Here's Pargo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
Here's Mullins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jackson down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Pargo kicks to Rush. Down low. Here's George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that's superb concentration to get the hoop and the foul there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Spurs trail by 10. Claxton with it. Pass to Rose. No good with the layup. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pargo the pass to Rush. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Walker. George way outside. And again, the Lakers no good. The Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. It's Ginobili on the wing. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Pargo. To the middle. The shot by George, no good. And San Antonio shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the paint. Stolen by Rose. Mullins in the corner. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Rose sets the screen for Ginobili. Into the lane.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Spurs, Manu Ginobili.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Medvedenko's checked in. And so Ginobili nails both of them.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And Rush kicks to Pargo. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by the Lakers. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Outside, George. Pass to Pargo. Now Rush. He tries for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Mullins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And George kicks to Rush. George passes to Medvedenko. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. And San Antonio shooting 41% for the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Walker. Murray comes in for George. Bridges, he's checked in for Rush. Shaw subbed in for Pargo. Ginobili outside. Pass to Willis. Smith kicks to Kerr. Outside, Willis. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Here is Shaw, defended by Kerr. Medvedenko, the pass to Shaw. Over Kerr. Shaw, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 8. And the lead is down inside single digits. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter. Lakers leading by 8. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Medvedenko. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Really good work in the pick and roll. Caught the defense leaning and then made them pay.
Here is Kerr. No scoring in this one. Pass the buck. Down low. Outside, Willis. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Kerr. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. He gets that one.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Out left to the wing. Manson passes to Shaw. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. Trailing here by 8. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Shaw. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Outside, Fisher. Pass to Ori. Outside, Kobe. From the high post, he drills it. Kobe's got 20 points.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
Here's Parker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Parker. Los Angeles leading by 7. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what Walker is all about offensively. Getting point-blank shots.
Now here's Parker. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. Ginobili outside. Spurs passing it around. Parker's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Again, Los Angeles.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Parker outside. Rose a screen on Fisher. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game. Shaq is checked in for Ori.
Second team. Now the lineup for Los Angeles.
Parker outside. Picks it out to Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Parker's shot is off. Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bryant the pass to Walker. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ginobili looking around. Fisher against Parker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bowen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Lakers leading by 11. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. O'Neal outside. Stolen by Robinson. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Parker outside. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And it's Fisher in the corner. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. Robinson with the block.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jackson comes in for Manu Ginobili.
Tim Duncan. Steven Jackson.
Bryant, that's for 2. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
For the Lakers, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. In May 2002, Greg, David Robinson announced this would be his last season in the NBA. And you and I know, agree on this. What a classy guy.
I mean, he's won the MVP, an NBA champion, a Defensive Player of the Year. But the hardware that defines the Admiral, winning the NBA Sportsmanship Award.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Spurs. Kobe is screen on Parker. Back to Walker. Pass to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good move off the bounce. That's how you create space for your shot.
And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Bryant in the post. Jackson on him. And the basket by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Parker. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to O'Neal. Over Robinson. No good from Shaq. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Bowen. Now here's Parker. Spurs passing it around. This one for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Lakers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Parker against Fisher. Floats it up for Kobe. Rises up and hammers it home.
Oh, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
The Spurs shooting 40% in the fourth. Outside Jackson. All alone. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Lakers leading by 8. Outside, Kobe. Fires the 3. No good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Parker dishes to Jackson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. They get it back. Duncan. Oh, Duncan. Good luck stopping that.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. Over Robinson. O'Neal misses. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Bowen. Outside Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. The Spurs rebound. Here's Robinson, and he gets the bucket. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Bryant. Kobe on the tape. Steven Jackson grabs the board.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Robinson a screen on Bryant. 5 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Spurs trail by 6. Timeout, Spurs.
Who was the defense? I can't hear you.
Boys check in for the Lakers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here is Robinson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bowen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Clock at 6. Robinson finds Jackson. Puts up a deep 3.
Airtight, intense defense that time by Kobe. Did not give that shooter any breathing room.
Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Parker. Jackson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Robinson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Now Fox shoots it up. Duncan with the rebound. Ryan against Jackson. Parker outside. Now Duncan. Releases. O'Neal there for the rebound. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Duncan. 1:44 left in the game. Parker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Parker outside. 3 on the clock. Not that time. It won't go. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside Bryant. Takes it inside. Excellent job on the bucket inside.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Timeout, Spurs.
All right, guys. Here comes your Lakers girl.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in.
Number 20, Manu Ginobili.
Puts it up from 15. Duncan. Layup no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Bryant inside. He's covered by Ginobili. Doesn't get that one. Here's Bowen. Guarded by Fox. Got it.
The assist from Bruce Bowen.
And here's Fisher. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now O'Neal. Stolen by Robinson.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Three, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Cody Brown. Taking team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Okay, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
O'Neal there for the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Cody Brown.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your reward.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.